Welcome to English with TUNA. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest invisible barriers in your English journey. It's not grammar, it's not vocabulary, it's not pronunciation, it's something deeper, something that hides inside your mind every time you try to speak. Yes, you guessed it, today's topic is stop thinking and start speaking. Because too many learners are stuck in their heads. They overthink every sentence, every word, every mistake, and while their brain is full of English, their mouth stays silent. So in the next hour, we're going to break this down piece by piece. We'll share stories, give practical tips, and challenge you to finally let go of fear and let your English out.
That's right. If you've ever had a moment where you wanted to speak but froze, where you translated every sentence in your head before saying it, where you judged your English before you even opened your mouth, then this episode is for you. Because you are not broken. You are just stuck in the loop of overthinking. And here's the truth. Fluency doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from thinking less and doing more. And today, we'll show you how. We'll talk about where this fear of speaking comes from, how your brain works against you, and how to retrain your habits. So if you're ready to stop hesitating and start expressing yourself confidently in English, stay with us.
Let's start by looking at why we overthink. A lot of it comes from school. From a young age, we're told, don't make mistakes. Get the answer right, be careful. So we grow up associating mistakes with failure. And when it comes to English, that fear gets even stronger. We think, what if I sound stupid? What if people laugh at me? What if I use the wrong tense? But here's the reality. When babies learn to talk, they make hundreds of mistakes. And we cheer for them. We never say, wrong sentence, try again. No, we smile and encourage them. So why don't we do the same for ourselves?
Exactly. The biggest mistake English learners make is being afraid of mistakes. You can't think your way into fluency. You speak your way into fluency. The more you think, the slower you speak, and the slower you speak, the more anxious you become. It's a cycle. You're thinking about grammar, about what others will think, about pronunciation, and by the time you finish your sentence in your head, the conversation has already moved on. That's why you feel stuck, not because you don't know English, but because you don't trust yourself to use it freely.
So how do we fix this? First, we need a mindset shift. You have to accept that mistakes are part of the process. Actually, they're necessary. Every fluent speaker you know, including native speakers, makes mistakes. The difference is, they don't stop to correct themselves every time. They keep going. Communication is not about being perfect, it's about being understood. When you speak, focus on your message, not the form. Don't ask, is this right? Ask, did they understand me? That small change in mindset will give you freedom.
Another powerful shift. Stop thinking like a student. Start thinking like a communicator. Students try to be right. Communicators try to connect. That's the real goal of language. Imagine you're in a cafe with a friend. They don't care if you use past perfect correctly. They care about your story, your emotion, your presence. So speak from the heart, not the textbook.
Let's talk about action. What can you do right now to speak more and think less? Here are some powerful habits. 1. Shadowing. Pick a short video. Repeat every word right after the speaker. Don't pause, don't analyze, just copy. 2. Talk to yourself. Yes, out loud. Narrate your actions. I'm making coffee. It smells good. Today is a busy day. 3. Voice journals. Every evening, record yourself talking about your day in English. Don't plan, just speak. 4. 5-minute rule. Set a timer. Speak non-stop for 5 minutes. No stopping, no correcting, just flow. 5. Join conversations. Find speaking partners. Use platforms like HelloTalk, Tandem, or join English groups on Discord or Telegram.
And here's one of my favorites. Use your phone as your speaking coach. Choose any object around you and describe it out loud in English. This is a green plant. It's near the window. It makes me feel calm. Simple, right? You're training your brain to think and speak in English without translating. The more you do this, the faster you'll escape the thinking trap.
Now let's talk about something deeper, confidence. Many people think confidence comes after fluency. But actually, confidence is what gives birth to fluency. If you don't believe in your voice, you won't use it. And if you don't use it, you can't grow. So how do you build confidence? Step by step. Celebrate every small win. 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yesterday.
You also need to see yourself as an English speaker. Not a learner, not a beginner, but someone who speaks English. Own that identity. Language is not just knowledge, it's self-expression. It's your voice. It's how you show up in the world. Don't wait until you're good enough. Start now. Speak now. Be an English speaker now.
Let's break down some common fears.
People will judge me. Truth. Most people are kind, patient, and even impressed that you're speaking a second language.
I'll say something wrong. Truth. That's okay. They'll still understand, and you'll learn.
I don't know enough words. Truth. You don't need 5,000 words. You can say a lot with 500 words.
So stop waiting for perfect conditions. The right moment is always now.
One powerful strategy is to embrace mistakes publicly. Share your journey online. Post your English videos. Write in English. Be open about your progress. When people see your courage, they'll respect it, and you'll stop seeing mistakes as something to hide. You'll start seeing them as part of your growth.
I want to end with a story. One of our listeners, Maria from Brazil, used to be terrified of speaking. But she made a decision. Every day, she sent one voice message to her study group. At first, she was shaking, but after 30 days, her voice was louder. Her sentences were clearer. Her confidence was glowing. And now, she's teaching English to beginners. Why? Because she stopped thinking and started speaking.
And you can do it too. Wherever you are in your journey. Just remember, your English doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be alive. Your voice matters. The world needs to hear it. So today, promise yourself, I will not wait. I will not be silent. I will speak.
Thank you for spending this hour with us. If this episode inspired you, send it to a friend who needs a push. Speak together, grow together. And don't forget, subscribe for more real English, real talk, and real progress. This is English with Tuna. And remember, stop thinking, start speaking. See you next time.